Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from Acuere Life Science Foundation. Myself, Dr. Shantanu R. Joshi, a clinician, a pharmacologist, and a drug researcher. My dear students, today I am going to tell you about the orphan drugs. In the earlier lecture, I talked to you about essential drugs. Now I am going to talk to you about orphan drugs. What are these orphan drugs? Very simple language, these are the medicines required for the diagnosis, prevention and cure of a rare disease, and that's why you must know the definition of a rare disease. What is a definition of a rare disease in India? When the number of people are less than 5 lakh, number of affected patients by that disease at a given time are less than 5 lakhs, then that disease will be called as the rare disease. And the drugs used for the diagnosis, treatment, prevention of that disease will be called as orphan drugs. We call it, the drug is being given the orphan drug status. Now, what is the problem with these orphan drugs? And that I am going to discuss with you. The most important, the pharmaceutical companies will not be interested in developing a drug against this rare disease because the cost of development of that drug, the cost of marketing for that drug cannot be recovered because of very less people are affected by that drug. And that's why government provides some incentives in the form of the reduction in the tax, some benefits in the taxation, some procurement of that drug by the government itself, and sometimes government can give expedited approval for such drugs. And these are the benefits for the pharmaceutical companies. Those are interested in developing the drugs for this rare disease. And that is the main thing that is related with these orphan drugs. Now, this is what I am telling you about India. But if you go to US, if the number of the patient is below this 0.2 billion, that is what I am trying to say is 2 lakh. If it is there, then that disease will be called as a rare disease, and the drugs required for the diagnosis, prevention and management of that disease will be called as orphan drug. Now, the same way as the government of India gives the rebate in the taxation, the same US government also gives some rebate. Government of US may procure it, but it's all of you know that economy of America is typically a capitalist country, and that's why government doesn't take any drug for the benefit of the patients of such disease. But they do one thing, and that is very important. They give expedited approval to the drugs. And now pharmaceutical companies wants to use this for the benefit of those pharmaceutical companies. How? In USA, the companies are interested in proving one disease, especially sub subtype of cancer as a rare disease. If government approves, FDA approves that disease as a rare disease, then it becomes very easy for the pharmaceutical company to get the approval because expedited approval is available. After the second phase of the trial, you may get approval, and on one hand you can continue with the clinical trials for phase 3. Both the marketing and the trial can go hand in hand. That is what we call expedited approval. Yes, we are also given expedited approval in all the vaccines in India. All vaccines are available in the market after the second phase. And third phase continues with the marketing. Marketing and third phase continue hand in hand. That is known as expedited approval. And that is possible for these drugs. And this is why the pharmaceutical companies like to have a disease as an orphan disease, as a rare disease, and drug as an orphan disease, because they are getting incentives for that. This is the fact related with these rare diseases. Thank you. Dear students, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.